So this week was week 6, month 2, and it was my second try for this week. And I ended up finishing this week, so I get to move on to next week. And so I'm like super excited that I finished it. It took 2 tries for this week, and I did it. So here's all about week 6, month 2. What did I do? Well, first of all, for me, base pace is my heart rate from 138 to 157. Recovery is my heart rate under 138. And then warm up and cool down are just take it easy. So Monday, I did the recumbent bike, and I did 10-minute warm up, 6-minute base pace, 2-minute recovery, 6-minute base pace, 2-minute recovery, 6 minutes base pace, and a 10-minute cool down. Then Tuesday, I did the harder version of strength training, which I'm now doing the harder version, and I did 23 minutes of strength training. Wednesday, I did the recumbent bike again, and I'm lucky enough to have it in my house. I did 10 minutes warm up, 5 minutes base pace, 2 minutes recovery, 5 minutes base pace, 2 minutes recovery, 5 minutes base pace, and then a 10-minute cool down. Thursday, I did strength training again, the harder version again, and I did 22 minutes. Then Friday, I did swimming with a kickboard. So I swam laps. And that one was 10 minutes warm up, 5 minutes base pace, 2 minutes recovery, 5 minutes base pace, 2 minutes recovery, 5 minutes base pace, and a 10-minute cool down. I love swimming. So that is what I did this week. Emotionally this week, I guess it was okay for me. I didn't have as much motivation as I have had. I think partly because I wasn't feeling great. I had some other medical issues with a new medication that made me feel sick and an allergic reaction. So I didn't feel great, so I think my motivation was a little less than usual. I still had motivation though, so that was good. And I was proud of myself because last week I wasn't able to finish this week's exercises. And so since I did finish it, I felt really proud, and that's a good feeling. It's good to feel good about yourself. And so that was good. And I guess overall, it was a pretty good emotional week. I wasn't too discouraged, and I was proud of myself at the end. So, good emotional week overall. This week was pretty good physically, I'd say. I guess there was like a little challenge. It's always challenging. And I managed, and it was definitely more manageable than last week. Felt better physically this week than last week. I still didn't feel great some of the time because of, as I was mentioned, allergic reaction and medicine that my body just didn't like. I was still able to do my workouts, and during the workouts, I felt pretty good. I felt strong, and I did feel sore this week. I think maybe because I bumped up the strength training and made it harder. My body was sore. And on Friday when I went swimming, my heart rate wasn't like as jumpy uppy. I guess that's what I call it. It didn't jump up as quickly. And so I had to like work harder and kick harder. And so that made me sore too because I was kicking harder than I used to, because my heart rate just didn't go up as easily, which I think might be kind of the point of this. So I'm not sure, but I think it was good. So physically, pretty good week, although with like a few bumps and a little soreness. I liked this week physically though. It was good. So overall this week was pretty awesome, and I finished it. It took 2 tries. Second try, I got it. Never give up. See you next week.